Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and this is Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is for the narrative lectionary. We're looking at Hebrews, the 2nd chapter, verses 10 to 18. We're in the series of Hebrews, and what we're talking about is how we are part of Christ's family, that we are part of God's family, that through Christ, God has adopted us. Through Christ, Christ is our brother. As Hebrews points out, that we are so close to God in Jesus Christ that God considers us part of the family. And so the item I'm using is a picture frame, and I'm using a picture frame with a stock photo in it. And the stock photo, the one I've got, is 3 kids, and you could use your own photo, but I just like the idea of using it as a stock photo. There's just something about that. But the idea that I don't know I'm going to show you a picture of someone in my family. See, look, here's a picture of my family. They're not my family, but they are my family because God's created world, we're all part of a family together, and part of not only that, but Jesus Christ is part of our family, connected to us, and because of that, we are connected to one another. In this, when we do the children's sermon about that we are part of God's family, that God has created us, and that we belong to one another through Christ, when you get to the part in your service that you pray the Lord's Prayer, do so where you're holding hands. Do so if it's not in your. I know a lot of folks that's in their practice, in their Sunday worship practice, that the congregation holds hands. This Sunday, do that, and that ties that in. That we, as people of God, as we are part of God's family, as we are tied together, as we are made one, when we pray the Lord's Prayer, let us join hands together as family. And so it's the symbolizing that we belong to God, and we also belong to one another, and that God brings us together through Christ as part of God's family. So that's the idea I'm going with, using a picture frame. You could use your own family. I like the idea of just using a stock photo because they go, this is part of my family. And they go, no, it's not. You just bought the frame with the people in there. They are part of my family. What are their names? I don't know their names, but they're still part of my family. They're part of what God has created and part of the human family. So here we are. Thanks for stopping by. I hope it's a springboard for your own thinking around your children's sermon. And as always, have a blessed week.